One of the biggest travesties last year, in my opinion, was how your film, Straight Outta Compton, got neglected. I'm part of 2 voting guilds myself. I'm part of Southeastern Film Critics Association and Online Film Critics Society, and I championed you guys. I was telling them to vote for you guys, and it just didn't work out for whatever reason. This year, do you think that the voters in general are going to be a bit more open-minded? Because we've got some great films on tap: Moonlight, Fences, Hidden Figures, etc. What are your thoughts?
You know, you never know with these things. You know, I know the Academy is trying to diversify is the word, and we'll see. You know whether the films get awards or not. You know, that doesn't take away from the fact that they're great films by great directors and actors, and people enjoy them. And you know, awards, you know, after that night, you put it on the shelf and everybody forgets about it. But it's really all about the people, and if you give me an award in your heart, then I earned it.
Well, I mean, that movie, Straight Outta Compton, there's film, in my opinion, and then there's art, and I thought that was art last year, in my opinion, as a film critic, and I just thought you guys didn't get what you deserved, and that's why I was a champion for you guys last year, and that's why I wanted to just ask you briefly about that. Now, this is just a personal question. How often do friends of friends come up to you and say, I got something I want you to hear? I got some music I want you to hear. How often does that happen to you?
Probably, you know, once a week. You know, about once a week. You got people who, man, I got a cousin that rap. I got somebody that, you know, needs you to see a script or something. You know, and it's just, you know, I used to be that same guy. You know, so I always take it and check it out. And you know, if it's something, if it's talent there, we'll work with it. If not, then we'll say, hey, man, go back to the drawing board.
Is it because of your background? Do you want to go towards helping those people out who are trying to make it big?
Yeah, I think, you know, talent always needs a boost. And it always needs somebody that's already in position to recognize that talent to bring them along. So I think anybody who's in the entertainment business should be looking for young talent to bring along in some way.
Absolutely. Now, let's get on to Fist Fight. And by the way, I laughed my butt off. It's such a great movie. Everybody's going to love it when it comes out. One thing I've noticed is that when you're in a film, basically these films lend itself towards improvisational comedy. There's a lot of improv going on. Richie Keen from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there's improv abound there. And I noticed that in this film, just like some of your previous films, you've got with 21 Jump Street, you've got that scene where the Korean Jesus line, which it seems it's like improv, it's hysterical. In this film, you've got some areas where there could be some improv going on. I gotta ask you about the tennis racket scene.
Yeah.
I mean, was that improv or was that just a completely staged fight?
No, that was staged right there. You know, they definitely set that shot up. You know, the fighting was real great because it was choreographed all the way through. It was real,
the whole thing?
The whole thing was choreographed all the way through. So
what attracted you to this? Was it Charlie Day? Was it the director?
It was Charlie Day. I wanted to work with him. I wanted him to be in Ride Along too, but it didn't work out. So, you know, I just knew when me and him got on the screen that the chemistry would be perfect. And
it's palatable. It's amazing. I can't wait for people to see this film. And lastly, Tracy Morgan.
Yes.
I mean, he just gets off these liners left and right. I mean, sometimes when you're in a scene with him, you just got to back away and let him be Tracy.
Without a doubt. You know, he's there to take care of the scene. You know, he's the ultimate cleanup man because
he knocks out of the park every time.
Every time, you know. So, you know, you leave the button for Tracy. You know, you just know no matter what, Tracy has a home run that he's sitting on, and it's always different. He always shoots something different. So, you know, that's what's great is that you have so much variety.
And then what people may not notice or may not see is that there's another cleanup hitter in this movie, and this is where I'm going to head up here.
Yes.
Jillian Bell.
Yes.
Jillian Bell.
Jillian.
Oh my Lord! This is another film where you're with Jillian, and she kills it in this film, doesn't she?
And she's the best, man. She's, you know, one of the funniest, you know, actresses out there who can steal a scene without even trying, and it's just uncanny. It's great, and I'm glad she's in our movie.
Well, sir, thank you for your time, and it's Fist Fight. Everybody needs to go see this film. It is tremendous.
Thank you. I appreciate it.